You see, if you walk with the devil, you are dead. But walking and having the fear of God is you live long. There are people who go to church. There are people who preach. There are people who pretend as if they are Christians. But that is not what we call the fear of God. But somebody who fears God, it lives like a fountain. Your life is all about Christ and no evil can touch you. It said the fear of God is a fountain of life. It means if you want to live, fear God. If you want to break through, fear God. But today we go to church, we sin against God and we are okay with it. We preach, we prophesy, we do deliverance and we still sin against God and we are comfortable. We are singers in the church. We just sing, and after singing we go back and sin against God. There is no fear. So you can see a singer today, 23, she's dead. 25, they are dead. You see a preacher today, 45, he's gone. Oh my God. But he said the fear of God is the fountain of life. And even God said, I have given you 17 years. And you got a list. More. Then what do we see? Prophets are dying at the age of 30, 35. If you fear God, your life is sustained by God. If you walk and you are honest to God, if you are loyal and not pretending, your life depends on God. The arrows will come, but because you fear God, you don't need to fight. He will fight on your behalf. You see, when you give your heart and your life to God, don't fight anybody, because the battle is not your battle. It is for Him. Sometimes when I watch people and how they do their things, I ask myself, if you have the fear, there is this shaking. You're always shaking in the presence of God. When it comes to the things of God, you're always shaking because the one that you are serving, you cannot joke with Him. So somebody may be preaching, singing, but in their heart they have pain. They have harbor pain, jealousy, envious. They are fighting somebody. You don't fear God. You don't know Him. Somebody fears God, but it's okay to sleep around and they still come back and they say they are Christians. Hey, who told you? You are lying to yourself. We fear God, we pick the Bible, we preach the Bible, but you want to take somebody's thing from Him. You fear God and you see somebody's thing, God is blessing somebody and you are envious and jealous about the person. You fear God and you sleep with somebody's husband and have a child and you still go to church and lift up your hands. You think you're deceiving somebody, you're deceiving God. Death is closer to you. Death is just close to you, because the kind of life you're living today tells you automatically death will take you. But if I fear God, I don't care what you do to me. You can take me to wherever you want to take me. You can throw the arrows, because I don't care. You know why? Because there is a fire around me that when the arrow comes, it will hit and go back to where it's coming from. Because I am not of my own. I belong to somebody that nobody can touch. Who can stand against God? Who can stand against God? Nobody. No one can do it. But our problem is that we are here and we are here. As if we belong, but we don't belong. We dress, we talk, we behave as if we are Christians, but in our hearts, and we know it, that when God appears today, I'm nowhere. Because even in the church, it's politics. The elders and the elders are fighting. Deacons and deacons are fighting. Prophets of our nation, you see people fighting. Apostles and bishops are fighting. Wow. Do you fear God? Those who have been broken, those who have gone through betrayals, those who have given their lives to people and they've stabbed them at the back. Many of you are too hurt. You are not healed, but you still enter into a relationship. Let me tell you this: the moment somebody broke up with you, or you get broken from any relationship, don't be in a haste to go another relationship with that person that is giving you comfort. We normally make a mistake when you broke up. There's this other guy that comes and say that, you know what, this guy doesn't value you, or he doesn't know what he has lost. You are so beautiful. Please be careful about those people. Don't rush. The moment you break up from a relationship, take time to know why. Take time to understand what happened. go back and analyze things and ask questions, ask him questions. We've broken up, we are not enemies. But there's something I was doing that was wrong. Learn from the mistakes and build yourself up. Before the next time you want to enter, seek the advice from God. Seek the direction from God. Don't be in a rush. Because they say you are aging, you are 20, you are getting to 35. They say women, when they clock 35, there's problem. It's not true. Oh, everybody has got his own time to marry. So if somebody married at the age of 25, fine. Maybe God wants me to marry at the age of 40 for a reason. Don't let society tell you are aging. Somebody is 50 years and have twins. So your story cannot be somebody's story. We have come to the clinic. If you're heartbroken, may God heal your hearts for you. If you're confused, may the right doctor give you the diagnosis you need. There are some specialists here. When you go to the hospital, we have the gynecologist, we have the eye specialist, we have the ear specialist, we have somebody that is there for the stomach, we have somebody for the leg, somebody that needs to go through your body and work it out for you. We have specialists for the head who will take your head through the machine and detect what is wrong with you. We can all not be the same. Everybody's a specialist. So all the people here, we are all specialists. So when you come, we'll do lab tests and detect. If you need the computer hacker, he will treat you. If you need this one for your head, he will treat your head. If you need the gynecologist, I am here for you. I chose that because I'm a woman. I don't want any other thing else. So I'll be able to check when the breast changes. So when I check the way you are crying, I'll be able to detect this one. She's fully. She's not at the right sense. Mommy, I don't know what I did to him. I gave him everything, but he doesn't appreciate it. Then I'll tell you, clean your face and let me give it to you the way it is. You are fully. Clean your face and gather up strength. It is not time to pamper again. Sometimes you need to tell them the way it is. We have pampered them for long. Tell that young lady, the guy is misusing you. Leave him. And when they come, they want us to say, it will be okay. No, it won't be okay. Because the infection I'm seeing, if I don't treat it hard, there will be trouble. Some infections are just para. But this one is not para issue. I need to inject you. And that injection is painful. You need to tell you that, my dear, what you are doing is wrong. Somebody come and tell you, as the man of God is saying, she's dating 3 men. Are you okay? And because somebody say will curse you, you are now coming to see the man of God. So I'm afraid of the curse. This lady, we need to close the office door and beat her up with the word of God. Pick the quotations that suit her and give it to her, and then sit her down and discipline her. Let her come back to her. Say, let her know. There are men who misuse you for their own means. There are men that are there because of the money you give to them. They are using you for a stepping stone. And when this guy is talking to you, you could see in his dream you are not part of it. You are still taking care of this guy. Somebody gave me a story, and the lady says, Mommy, before we married, I heard that he has impregnated somebody. But because I love him, he was the first guy that broke my virginity. I still said we can make it up. So I told him to go and bring the baby, and I'll take care of it. And she was talking. I said, my woman, you are not correct. You love him. Does he love you? If he loves you, he wouldn't have gone to sleep with somebody and impregnate the person. If you are here and a guy you've not married tells you, I'm sorry, I love you, but it was a mistake and I impregnated that lady. I'm sorry, can you forgive me? I won't do it again. Please, start registering your heart. If you want to marry a man like that, there are 20 kids coming, adding up to yours. Because that mistake that made him do that, he will still do it if he doesn't even change his mind. You cannot change him. It's God that will change him.